Hello guys, it's Richie here at Autolabpro. Thank you for tuning in for another video. In this video we got a 2007 Mercedes-Benz ML350. Alright, and it's got a code, and the code is, let's walk over here and look at the board, see what we got. Okay, so the code is P0521, which is a tumble flap sticks code. All right, intake manifold. That's a 272 engine. Basically, you're gonna need a couple gaskets, an intake manifold, and a torque set. All right. All right, let's go look at it. All right, guys. So we're gonna get started here. So go over here to the ML. First thing we need to do, make sure our battery is disconnected. Boom, there's your battery. It's underneath the passenger seat. Okay. Here in America. All right, America. All right. Now, so the reason that code comes up is because this is what happens. These are two intake manifolds. Brand new one, which I'm going to install, and then the old one. And the reason the old one throws a check engine light, and you cannot get rid of that check engine light until you make this repair, is because this happens. See it? See what I'm pointing right there? This breaks. Okay. And then it won't allow the intake manifold to operate normally, and it's going to malfunction, it's going to throw a code. Okay. This is one that's brand new. You can see the design. They're trying to make it stronger, but that's what happens. So we're going to replace that. That's an old one. That's a new one. Okay. Intake manifold gaskets. Two new ones. We're gonna pop in there when we do that. All right. Now, just to share with you where the intake manifold is. We're gonna move our covers. Remove our intake nozzles. Air filters. Remove our air filter housing. Okay. Now, oh, look at that. That's a 272 engine, guys. All right. This is your engine ECU. This is an engine computer. We're going to remove that. We're going to remove the harness around here. Okay. And we're going to remove the fuel rail. All right, we're going to fold all of that out of the way, and this is your intake manifold underneath here. All right, so you get started doing that now. See that? That's your intake manifold. So we're going to replace that. All right, and I'm going to be filming a little bit as I'm removing some of that. All right, so hang in there, stand by. All right. So what I'm doing now is just making room so I can get my intake manifold off. So you got some panels here in the back on this ML. And again, this is a 07 ML350. Just want to make sure you move them panels out of the way. You got some 10 millimeters down here. All right. Let's see if I can get my... So you just want to remove this paneling at the top. It's a support / panel. And then that's going to give you access for your intake manifold. All right, so here we are now. Okay, so I moved my fuel rail out of the way. I moved the harness out of my way. Disconnected my mass airflow, and I put it over there. That's it, right over there. All right. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 E10s to take out. All right. So that's what it looks like once you move your harness and your fuel out of the way. And obviously we move the ECU out of the way. All right. So now we're gonna take this intake manifold out. Oh, last but not least, behind here, you can't see it yet because this is not raised up, but when you go to take this out, behind here at the back is your throttle. Be careful with it. Disconnect that last. That's gonna be the last thing you disconnect, okay? And then take it out and put the new one in. All right, so I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. All right. All right, just wanna add one thing here. So this is your rail, okay? All right, there's your fuel rail, there's your top, bottom, right? So this thing, I picked it up just like that, okay? What I just want to share with you is this: before you remove this rail, okay? So it's coming out here. Before you remove that, make sure you clean this area before you lift this rail out of the way. All right, clean it so you don't have dirt falling inside your injector positions and then falling all the way inside your combustion chamber. All right, so be careful with that. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. Basically, okay, we took out those 7, I believe 2, 4, 6, 8. How many we got here? 6, 8. We took out those 8 E10s that were on top of the manifold, holding it on. Removed it. Disconnected my throttle. All right, that's for my throttle. And then now I'm just gonna vacuum out the valley. I'm gonna clean where my gaskets go. All right, that's where my gaskets are gonna go. I'm gonna clean that up. All right, here's the old manifold we just removed. I'm gonna swap my throttle, my new gasket for my throttle. Okay, take my throttle off here. We got 2 here and 2 here. Swap that. And then just to show you, this is where this breaks, right there. All right, and just make sure you put on some new vacuum line. All right, here are your 2 new gaskets, and here are your old ones. Okay, mass airflow, make sure you clean that before you put that back in. Put your panels back on. Put your intake manifold, obviously you want to put that in, then put your panels on, and put everything back in reverse. And that, my friends, is an intake manifold for ML350 07. All right, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one. This is Richie at Autolabpro. Take it easy, drive safely, stay off the phone.